trying to convince myself to start talking to the camera like a crazy person by myself, speaking English in an area that doesn't speak English. Anyway, here we are in Po, France. It's a nice city. I don't know if I'm downtown or where I am. I really don't know where I am, actually. I think it's downtown. I'm actually finally venturing out of the hotel because I was working for the past week. So now I actually have to leave the hotel and go to places while Mr. Noodle's at work. I don't think I'm gonna have the camera on in the shops because I really don't want to look like a crazy person. It's difficult being somewhere where you don't speak the language. It's even more difficult going to shops where you don't speak the language. I was at Sephora the other day. I actually found foundation that is pale enough for my skin, so that's fun. I don't know why they don't carry it in the States because it is Sephora brand, but you know, to each their own, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go shopping. We'll see what's up. I have no clue what I've actually ordered. There's no pictures on the menu, I just pointed. It's pretty peaceful here. There's no crazy people yelling like you see in downtown Portland. It's calm. It's nice to have an area where there's just no cars. I mean, there are some cars, like they drive down the street, but it's a pedestrian zone, so overwhelmingly you don't see a lot of cars. And they've got these, it's funny, a funny story actually. Mr. Noodle and I were trying to find our way to our hotel and we couldn't figure out how to get in here, and the map kept telling us to turn in, but there were these like poles in the way in the street, and it took us till we saw a cop car drive over that we noticed that they go down when you go up to them. It's kind of a way of like metering traffic, making people slow down. Anyway, my food's probably gonna get here soon. People are looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm talking to a phone. So I'm gonna enjoy my lunch and then I'm just gonna go shopping some more. They say that American portion sizes are very large. That was extremely large, so I don't think it's just an American thing. I just think it's, I don't know. I seem to have gone down the wrong alley. All there are here are just hotels. So we're gonna go back. Getting more used to the idea of talking to a camera when I'm alone and possibly drawing attention to myself. Still not gonna do it in a restaurant. That's not my style. Exception being the last restaurant I was at, cafe, because I was sitting outside. Not quite sure where I'm gonna go next. I know I want to go shopping. Mr. Noodle wants me to get some new outfits. I really like the ones at H&M, but I don't want to only... Pretty. There's pigeons everywhere here. They just walk around. I wonder if they eat all the bread. Because there's a lot of bread. Everybody bread here. I think every restaurant I've been to has just given me bread. Which, I don't mind. I do like bread. This looks like an interesting boutique. Is that the way to say shop? I don't know. I'm hopping into the store. Something good. Spoiler alert, no, there was nothing good in there. This is all pretty, like, it seemed like old people clothing. Not like old, but like mid-30s aged. Not really my style. I will say they do love their frills on their clothes here. Like everything in the store has very frilly sleeves. They also have the frills on like the chest area, and it just seems so very bizarre. It looks weird. I don't like it. It's kind of strange. The further I get away from the main area of the city, the more like shops are just permanently closed. Oh, it's a puppy. It's our puppy. I'm gonna get lost if I go any further. But now it seems more like a city, less like a square. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna turn around. It's hard to hold the like if I I have the camera up here, which is way up in my face. If I pull it away here, then it's like my arm is stretching way out, and I look even more ridiculous than I already do. It's a shame I don't have my glasses prescription handy. I could buy some new glasses in France. There we go. Because if you'll notice, my frames have been plagued by that stupid white film. It happens. Apparently it's like the top layer of the plastic being damaged or something. Which, they're old frames, I guess. It's time to get new ones. Sergeant made, oh, that's a kid's store. I don't want to resort back to an H&M, but it did have very cute clothes there. Finally getting over the fact that people are staring at me, because, oh well, I'm never gonna see them again, so who cares? I do, I care. It's a lie. So there's my hotel over there. That's where I'm staying. It's a nice hotel. Much nicer than the first one, but I told everybody about that one. Ooh. That looks a little more up my alley. Oh god, it's a small store. The problem with small stores is they talk to you. And I don't want them to talk to me because I don't know what they're saying. I thought, like, I would be able to figure out French because I speak Spanish, but I was very, very wrong. Both French and Spanish are rooted from Latin. However, French is so much different from Spanish that I can barely figure any of it out. Yeah, the further the more like small stores I keep passing, the more I realize I don't want to go into any small stores. Because I tried that before, and then they said that I panicked and I left.
Vous pouvez entrer.
Thank you. French machine, unfortunately, does not require a response. This is my hotel area. It's nice. Got like a little parking lot in here. We decided not to get the parking because Mr. Noodle did not want to drive all the way back here. Virgin Mojito. Should get something. Something that you can't get in the States. 1.5 euros? What? That's so expensive. It's a can of soda. It's a can. A can of soda. Go drink water. And it looks like the laundromat's not being used. I get to do laundry now. I wish I could be streaming. Nobody can talk to me. Anyway, I like how in the last recording I did, where's my key? In the last recording I did, I flipped it because I keep looking this way. And I flipped it over, and I was looking this way, but not at the camera because I keep looking at myself when I'm talking, because that's at least talking to somebody. Where is my key? How did I lock my door? Okay. You get to go here. ¿Dónde están mis pinches llaves? Seriously, where the fuck are my keys? Found my keys. I didn't put them in the key packet for some unknown reason. Someone's coming. No, wait. She's going to the laundry room. But you couldn't do laundry. I was gonna do laundry. Now I have the hiccups.